Remember, this Dodge was all rotten and rusted. I ended up cutting out the fender wells completely and welding in all new metal. I ended up redoing the bottom of that door. I redid the bottom of this back back cab door here. I replaced the metal. I've got a new rocker going in the end of this week. I've got it at home. It came in. I replaced that cab corner already, so I'm going to splice that rocker into that cab corner and just tack weld it. I cut all this metal out that was rotten here and welded all new metal in. Put the fender flare over it, sealed it all up. It's a work truck. It's not a perfect truck, but it's a budget build, you know. It's not something that's supposed to be perfect. This was something that I wanted to do as a little project for myself and build something that'll never rot out again if I could help it. So this whole truck is Herculined. Herculined. The whole entire thing is Herculined. Everything. The tailgate, all the rust that was in here. I cut the little pieces of metal and welded all new pieces in. Covered it all back up, grinded it all down. I got new taillights coming for it, so those taillights are going in the garbage. I got the rims painted a off color called Evo metallic gray, but the guy that does our wheels here at the dealership, he did that for me, and I wanted it just a little off from the truck. I didn't want it to match completely, so he did that. I think it was about, I don't know, I want to say $150 for all 4 rims. And then I bought an aftermarket lug nut kit for it to look better than the ones that were on there, and that was like 40 bucks. The gallon of paint that it took for this was $100, and then the primer was $60 that went underneath it. The stickers add about 50 horsepower to it. Make America Great Again, Iraq War Vet. If this flag offends you, I'll help you pack. We don't call 911. All Alro steel is some of the steel that I use to patch in some of the metal. This half cab door here I replaced. That whole entire panel there I just got done replacing. The rocker. That whole rocker all the way down. That front was sectioned in with new steel, and then there was a spot right here, 1 or 2 spots that I ended up cutting out and welding in. Same here. I cut all that out and welded all new in and put flares over it and sealed it up completely. Both front new wheel bearings redone. Let's look inside real quick before we get in the hood. This door wouldn't open, so I put new door hardware assembly, new kit in here so it would open and close properly. So all that's done. There were 2 holes back here around that latch. I took this door completely off and welded in new metal back in there. I welded new metal back behind this and put it all back together. Let's see here. Trying to get it to focus, but it's too much sun. Anyhow, cruise control works. I took some high strength gray silicone and put in between this to seal this back up to the dash, because it's actually cracked underneath here, so it'll never be, you have to replace the whole entire dash for this because it's cracked pretty bad. So I pulled out all the stuff that was cracked and I re-siliconed this back to the face of it, and you can't even tell now. You get in it, it's just like it's part of the truck. Cruise control works, AC works, everything works, all the windows and stuff work. Now all my switches and stuff for adjusting the windows on both sides, now it works. I fixed the wiring for that. My half cab light, or my dome light, actually turns on now. Everything inside the vehicle works. Now let's go around to the front, pop the hood for you guys. I went and got a Napa Legend battery and put it in here about 4 months ago. So I got a new Napa premium battery in there. I flushed out all the brake fluid, put new brake fluid in there. I put brand new, the whole entire AC system's been gone through. The radiator was brand new when I got it, and the water pump was brand new when I got it. So it already had a new radiator and water pump. They reused the old hoses. So I put new thermostat housing, new upper and lower hoses on it. I replaced this power steering line right here because it was leaking. They're notorious for leaking actually in the braiding on these. I put all new heater core lines coming out of the heater core up there. I pulled all this stuff off and resealed the throttle body and cleaned out all the sensors. It's got a brand new AC compressor on it. I just put this on there 7 months ago. It's got a one of those 3-year warranty belts that have that gates that's got the Kevlar in it. I went through and put all new PCV stuff in there, new plugs, new wires, new rotor, new distributor cap, new crank sensor, new magnetic pickup in the distributor. I went and bought a brand new PCM for it with updated drivers and stuff for the ignition coil. So the PCM's got a lifetime warranty and stuff on it now. The accumulator's new for the AC system. It's got all brand new fluid in the radiator. It's brand new fluid in the power steering pump. The trans has been gone through. I dropped the pan, changed the filter and stuff in there, new gasket. Went through the valve body and stuff, cleaned all that out. I'm about to put new wiper blades and stuff on it now. I mean, this vehicle don't have no rust on it no more. It starts up and it'll go anywhere. It'll drive cross country. It's rough. It's a work truck. But this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted on this budget build, to show you guys what I maybe have less than $700 or $800 in this thing, and this thing will go anywhere. It's not your typical Illinois truck. I have people stop me all the time now, and they're like, "Oh my God, what did you do? You just rhino-lined that whole thing?" I said, "Yeah, I fixed everything and I rhino-lined everything." This is a budget build. This truck will run forever, and I'll keep it going forever. That's it, guys. All the brakes and stuff, the hardware and everything's all brand new in the back. I pulled the rear diff, changed all the fluid in the rear diff, resealed everything completely. That's where we're at. That's the build. That's the update so far. Next, what we'll do is probably going to go with a bigger set of tires to fill up the wheel well a little bit better, and just drive it and enjoy it. It runs and it works perfect. That's the update. Thank you. Subscribe, guys. Like the channel. Thank you.